Okay. Peace, everybody. Welcome to the Beautiful Truth 7. And yeah, we're going to talk about some great things today. I hope everybody's day is going well and everything. Um,
Day, night.
Day, night, wherever you are located in the world, I hope everything is going good. But doesn't matter where you are, because the same thing is happening to all of us, which is why we should all be, connecting. And,
Wanted to welcome to our channel and have a
you know,
good time and say what we feel and talk.
yeah. So the stuff that's been going on today. So, gonna try to give it a second because we're like 45 seconds in. But we're gonna make this one. Well, actually, this is gonna be like our first video. We're actually gonna leave on the channel. It's gonna be a quick one, but we will bring more content, and we're excited to do this with you guys because I just feel that there should be, the way my thought patterns are, I would just like for them to be able to be expressed a little bit more in the public because some of the things that just comes to me sometimes, I just never hear anybody else ever say it. And just needs to be shared. That's it.
And the fact that we also been learning, and I'm pretty sure everybody else has, that we've been being lied to our whole life. So
on so many
we
levels.
want to see the beautiful truth 7 expand, and just the beautiful truth in everything, because where there's a lie, there's always truth. So we're going to talk a lot about that stuff, and we're going to get people's opinions and see how
we want to be able to
feels.
have where people can call up here to the show. We want to communicate because I'm interested in seeing what other people feel about the things that we talk about. And the things that we talk about here on this channel, it's all about us just being able to exercise our mind, because we have a mind, not just a brain, but we have a mind that runs into the infinite. And here we are just so capped for information. We're so capped. We have this big mind that can only say so much or go so. I mean, you don't know what you don't know. And once that hit me, you don't know what you don't know. Once that hit me, that showed me like, wow, because it's the flick of a light switch. That's all it takes for you to wake up. It's just a flip of a light switch. You could be asleep your whole life. Whatever that opposite energy is that's keeping you, that wants to keep you away from your true self. I feel like I got a hair on my lip. It works very hard on trying to keep you asleep your whole life. And that's its job. And this is what I'm realizing. And that's its job. But guess what? That can all end as quick as a flip of a light switch. Because when you have the thing that pops into your head, which make the realization basically of whatever you're realizing, it's a flip of a light switch. And it keeps its whole eternity. It uses its whole eternity to keep you asleep. And for all that to go away for just a click of a light switch, how quick, I mean, that's very interesting to me, and that makes me feel like I'm very powerful and I have my power. And whatever power I've lost, I'm able to regain it back fast, even though it just spent its whole life trying to keep me asleep, So very interesting. But, this channel is called The Beautiful Truth 7. I just like 7. 7's a very important number in a lot of ways.
Lucky 7.
Yeah. It's a lucky number as well.
Lucky 7.
But, we're here to provide the beautiful truth to the ugly lie that's been pulled over all of us, and it's very slick that it's almost invisible. So, but we're going to be here to talk about it.
And it's pulled on us 24/7.
It's pretty slick too. It's pretty freaking slick the way it's moving around. I must say. So, But anyways, you guys, yeah, welcome to our channel. And I'm excited for us to be able to share our thoughts and opinions. And you guys, we are going to do this right. We're going to learn. We are going to grow together. And we're going to do this because I'm still on my journey figuring everything out.
It's always better for improvement, evolvement in life. I learned as you get older in life, what is it? You listen to people talk, you just start learning more and being more keen, paying more attention, and realizing sometimes you take life for granted when you should. So
that's another story too. That's a whole nother situation. You take life for granted. I don't know where that comes from. I don't know if that comes from just us not loving ourselves, because I know we've been taught not to love ourselves without knowing. And no, we have to love ourselves, because in order to, what I'm learning is just in order to love the way that, to express the love on the outside to the world, we must love ourselves on the inside. We must love ourselves on the inside. But yeah. But anyways, so we have a subject today that we were going to talk about.
What's up with this transgender stuff is my question.
Well, I know there's things happening in the world, but the topic of today's thing is basically transgender problems being disguised as, problems that Black people have and stuff like that, when, there is a person out there that's a transgender, that's a Black person going through problems, but that's not the freaking community. And
that's in every nationality.
Yeah, it's in every nationality.
Every nationality. And people don't want to face it, but it's in every nationality. And you be who you are, you be who you want to be. But I've been noticing, how they've been trying to put it in the Black community. It's, to me,
well, I think they're trying to disguise
every
it.
Nationality.
They're trying to disguise. Yeah, they're just trying to disguise it in. I think they're hitting the Black community really tough, because they feel like this is the community that's going to be the last community to accept it. So, they want to try to push it out really hard, and I don't know what it is, I just realized, though, the way this is, like, whatever it is, where it's supposed to be something happening very high, it's always going to try to make a mockery and try to make something happening very low there in that same way. So, if this is an area where it should be a lot of masculinity being displayed, because that's where that comes from, then of course, whatever is doing the other thing to it, because this is happening all the time and this is happening all the time, is going to do the opposite of it. So it's going to hit that area very tough, very hard, because that other thing should be very hard, but it doesn't want that to happen. So it has to, it's just a lot to discuss with all that. But anyways,
it's just really,
I wasn't ready to hop to that so quick, though. I wanted to still keep talking about our channel. I can't even lie.
Oh, well, we can.
But, yeah. But I know I hopped to it. Issues. Yeah, that was something of the discussion that we had for today, which, I started talking about it. I wanted to still just talk about the beautiful truth that's here, because that is another situation happening as well. But, there's a beautiful truth to every ugly lie that's been told. And we're going to make sure we get down to the bottom of that all the time, because we want to make sure that we are always communicating and talking about what's happening, because it is very important to just talk about and communicate what's going on, so we can all make sure we are feeling the same way, because, you don't want to be in our, something happening over us and we all thinking the same thing, but everybody's scared to say something. And this is how George Orwell happens. So we have to make sure we use what we have and we communicate with each other, you know. And I know these platforms, they try to silence people, however way that is, or whatever, but we're going to make sure that we are, you know, communicating and, you know, doing what we got to do to make sure we are all just on the same page with it, not on the same page with it, what is going on out there, you know? So, yeah, we're going to make sure we provide beautiful truths, AKA solutions to the ugly lies, AKA the problems. So, yeah, my damn eyelash is falling off right here. I don't even kind of get it, but.
Yeah, that's the good part. Sometimes you want to try to figure out stuff. Of course, we don't know everything. We know that. None of us do. Infinite. We don't know everything, but you just try to find by, you know, doing your research and what is it? Sometimes I've learned even quieting the mind, truth comes in. And you're like, wow, I just figured it out. How many times that happened to us? I can say that. A lot of people can say that. You'll figure something else and you go, oh, I just realized it. Yes, yes. And it just came to you. How? You don't even know. You don't even know. So,
well, you know what I noticed though? I think that happens too because you cannot hear when you're talking. So if you can't hear while you're talking, that means like if your brain is talking, it can't receive information. So that's why it seems like that's a good idea too. Because I'm a person who talks a lot, trust me. So I'm learning this, you know. If you talk too much, you know, you be missing things.
yes.
And you think you're gonna say what somebody else is about to say, and you're not. They about to say about to hit you with something totally different than what you thought they was gonna say. So, you know, we have to, you know, just make sure we're just always trying to learn information, you know.
Like I said, it's always time for evolving and learning and you know, oh no, I know everything, because you don't, you know, when you're a teenager, young person, you think you know it all. That's fine. I was one of them at one point. You know, I didn't know nothing. You know, and I grew up with Spanish, being totally Spanish community. So it was, tú no sabe nada, translates, you don't know everything. And, you know, you think you do, but it's always good sometimes to just, you know, be quiet. And I've also learned too, you never sometimes feel like, no, should I say, sometimes you feel like you always got to have the last word. That doesn't even matter. I notice being quiet gets you way more. So.
Yep. But we are going to be back a little later, you guys. We got to wrap it up. I'm going to make sure we get on here quicker when we have more time, but we're just giving a little test run to see how it goes. And everything is cool, seeming like so far. So, I'm thinking if we're going to leave this one up here, my damn eyelash is halfway falling off and all that. So I'm going to see if we're going to leave this one up here, but this is just a little test to be like, you know, what we're going to be dealing with on this channel. And like and subscribe, please, because we promise to be bringing just more great content, you know.
Subscribe button.
Yes, all kinds of greatness. So, okay, I hope everybody has a great day. We will probably try to be back on here a little later on today, and I hope everybody enjoys their day.